Welcome back everybody, Warrior009 here with the Tekkit Experiment. Once again, no Buster this week, but that's okay. I know what I'm doing in this series, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this episode. Last time I left you off with Railcraft. I made this cool little train over here for the beginning of Railcraft, and we made some coke ovens and a blast furnace. If you guys didn't see that episode, you really need to go and check that out. But I'm not going to be doing Railcraft today. Last episode I left it up to you guys, kind of like to see what suggestions you may have had for episodes, and you guys, there was more than one person that said do red matter. So today I'm gonna go and dive into red matter. We've been kinda we said we were going to do it and we just never really got to it. We did dark matter. As you can see, we have all these dark matter tools. We didn't do the armor because we did quantum suit armor, but I'm going to show you guys today how to do dark matter armor, red matter armor, and then how to upgrade these tools, and then ultimately upgrade these tools into the red katar and the red morningstar. So there's a lot of things to do today, but first of all I need to show you guys how to make red matter. But actually, I should probably do the dark matter armor first, just to show you guys what it's about. So, in order to do that, you need to get your dark matter, and it's just like building normal armor out of any other material like iron or whatever. So, if you want boots, normal boots, leggings, everything's the same. Everything's built the same exact way as if you were going to make it out of iron or gold or diamond. So that's dark matter armor, and you need this to make red matter armor. But if you want to use dark matter armor, let's say you don't have quantum suit or you don't have nano suit, this actually gives you 80% damage reduction. So I believe it's against players, because it also, like, I get all of my information off the Tekkit wiki, so I'm going based off of what they're saying, and it says it's invincible to lava, drowning, and mobs. So I'm assuming the 80% damage reduction is player to player, which doesn't happen unless you're in multiplayer. So if you're in a single player world, I think you're pretty safe. And the cool thing about this is it doesn't use any energy like the quantum suit. The quantum suit will run out eventually, especially the helmet, because the helmet's keeping your hunger bar up. So, and if you use the other abilities like the running with the leggings and stuff and the high jump, it'll take away the energy from this sort of armor, and you'd have to charge it up again. But with the dark matter armor, you don't have to do that. And I'll show you guys real quick what it looks like. Oops, don't want to do that. So it's looks a lot like nano suit or quantum suit armor, but it's black with the purple diamonds on this texture pack. It might be a little bit different for you guys, but if it is, it all works the same. It'll just have a different look. So that's how you make dark matter armor. Now we need to make red matter. Now to make red matter, you're going to need dark matter and Aeternalis fuel, which we have a bunch of here because of our energy collector systems here that we've got. And this has been making a little bit more Aeternalis because I didn't know if I had enough, but we'll just grab a bunch of this stuff. You're probably going to need quite a bit, maybe not as much as I'm taking right now, but the more you have, the better. That way you're not running back and forth depending on where all of your stuff is. So we'll come back here, we'll come to the crafting bench, and in order to make red matter, you need to take your Aeternalis fuel, put it in top and bottom like this, and then take your dark matter and put it in the middle here, and that'll make you red matter. Now this stuff is worth quite a lot of EMC, so if you're just trying to make it by like condensing diamonds or whatever, or like putting it in a condenser and trying to use diamonds to make this, it's going to take a lot, because diamonds are only worth like 8,992 I think, and this is worth 466,944 EMC, so it's worth a lot. And actually, am I gonna, that should be enough to make everything. So in order to make red matter armor, we'll actually look this up real quick because I don't have the, yes, so you're gonna have to, it's exactly how you would normally make it, but you're gonna have the dark matter armor equivalent in the blank space. Except for this one. This one's a little bit different. You're going to have it in the middle space. Okay, so we can do that real quick. So we'll make the boots. The boots are like this. So you take your dark matter boots, take your red matter, and you have red matter boots. You take your helmet. Oh, there we go. I believe it's like that actually. Yeah, red matter helmet. We'll to do the leggings. So this stuff is extremely expensive, but I don't think it's any more expensive than the quantum suit armor, but it depends on what you want out of it. Obviously these don't have special abilities like the extreme running and extreme jumping, but it does do the job if you're just looking for damage reduction or like invincibility to lava and drowning. So I didn't realize, like, it's kind of strange that, actually we can test it out in a second here. Like, I'd like to see what the drowning thing is, because with quantum suit it just replenishes your air at, like, once it reaches like to 4. And if you guys want to see this, now there's a glitch that says that, like, there, as you can see, it shows that I have no legs on, but it I obviously do. It's right there, but it doesn't show it on the player for whatever reason. That's a known glitch, so don't worry. You still get the effect out of, like, you still get the full armor effect, so don't worry about that. But I want to check to see the drowning effect and if that's correct or not. So this might take a little bit, but we'll see. Come on. Well, actually, it's probably just doesn't do any damage. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Like, I'd rather have the quantum suit, because the quantum suit actually replenishes your air bubble, so you don't constantly get knocked around. But as you can see, I'm not taking any damage there, so. I'm lagging a little bit because this world's starting to get big, but once again, there's no energy requirement. It never breaks, I don't think. So, obviously it can't because there's no damage value. So once you make this stuff, you're pretty much set unless you want to upgrade it to gem armor. I won't be doing gem armor today because that takes a little bit more, but just wanted to show you guys this really quickly because some people did ask for dark matter and red matter armor, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to have to store it now because I don't think I can condense it. Doesn't look like it. I like my quantum suit armor anyways. I like the running and jumping ability, and it just looks a little bit better to me. So we'll put that away for storage. So now I'm actually going to upgrade all of the tools. So is that all the tools? No, that's not any of the tools. We'll go with the axe. One of these should be the red matter. Oh, well, we can do the pickaxe. Now we're gonna, oh, we do already have dark matter. Okay, that's good. So to make your pickaxe, what you're gonna need your tools once again. But you're gonna be using the tools essentially in the handle part. So for this, you use the dark matter, and then the dark matter pickaxe, and then 3 red matter, and it gives you a red matter pickaxe. Now these all work the same. They're a little bit more efficient, I believe. They're like faster. I don't know if they're, from what I read, they're not any better. Like the effect things aren't. They don't do any more. I could be wrong with that, but from what I read, it doesn't seem like it's that much better. But the big thing is when you get to the katar and the morningstar. That's the big thing, because right now, as you guys can see, we have seven different tools, and when you make those 2, it takes all 7 of these tools and condenses them down into 2 separate ones. So it takes up a lot less inventory, and it's a lot nicer. So the shovel should be this, I think. Yep. So dark matter, shovel, red matter. That gives you your shovel. Now the hammer is kind of weird. It might be this section. No, we're gonna have to look up the hammer. Yeah, it was weird. Okay. So you put your hammer there, dark matter, red into red. And you get your red matter hammer. Now with the hoe, it's going to be like this. Not like that. Huh. Oh, that's the axe. Oops. That's the hoe. Now we can do the axe. Now we can get this correct. That's the axe. And finally the shears. So now we have all 7 tools. Oops. They all charge up like the old one. You press V, or depending on what your charge button, my charge button is V, and then to discharge it's Shift and V. So depending on what your charge button is, if you don't know, you can look up in your controls and it should say charge or charge tool, and you can either change it to what you want it or just use it as it is. But in order to use the abilities like we used for the dark matter abilities, you need to charge it up and or discharge it depending on what you're doing. And surprisingly, this actually has 4 charges. The old one, I believe dark matter only had 3. It only had none, half, and full. So this has 4. This has none, 1 charge, 2 charge, 3 charge. So there's 4 total charges if you want to include the no charge thing. So it might actually work a little bit better, at least faster, and certain abilities might be more, but I'm not going to go into the red matter because we're going to immediately upgrade it to the katar and the morningstar, because that's what these are essentially used for. Like, if you get this far, you might as well just do it, unless you really like having separate tools. Like if you want a sword and all this stuff, like, okay, but once you make the katar and morningstar, it condenses certain tools down. So we're gonna make the katar first. The katar takes the abilities of the shears, the axe, the sword, and the hoe, and it puts it all into one red katar. So in order to make this, you need to take your shears, axe, sword, and hoe, and then surround it in red matter. So we can do that real quick. Not in that. Nope. It's like that. I forgot it already. Okay. Shears, axe, hoe, and that makes a red katar. And now we will make the morningstar, and then I'll show you guys all the abilities of these two. So you take your hammer, your pickaxe, and your shovel and surround that in red matter. So you take your hammer, your shovel, pickaxe, and you go like this, and you make your red morningstar. So now I only have 2 tools instead of having all 7 of them. Now I have all of those abilities within 2 distinct tools. So we'll go through the katar first. The katar, like I said, has the abilities of the sword, the hoe, the axe, and the shears. And there's 4 charge levels like I just showed you with the red matter. So once again, to charge it, you have your V and Shift V. This actually has 5. 1, 2. Yeah, this has 5 charges if you include the no charge. So there's 4 power charges if you want to essentially do that. But actually, let's just go try to find a sheep real quick. I'm going to turn this off because the rain's kind of annoying right now. And it's loud. So if we can go find a sheep. Here we go. That was easy. So I believe you have to charge it. I'll try it real quick. It says if you left click, but then that's going to kill the sheep. Oh. It doesn't need to be charged. So it hurt the sheep, but it sheared, it gave me 3 wool. Now, it says here that when you left click shears on sheep and or mushrooms, mushrooms only spawn in, I'm going to do this real quick just so it doesn't get dark. Mushrooms only spawn in the mushroom biomes, which I've never found, so I can't show you guys that, but it says that it shears it, and then there's a chance for it to clone. So obviously it didn't clone there, but maybe we can try to get one to clone. Nope. the items glitch out a little bit. I mean, it's just one of the things with Tekkit. See, like, it gave it to me there, but it's sitting here and it won't let me pick it up, so don't worry about that so much if that happens. You still get your items, but we'll go to the trees next, because that's the next ability, because it has the axe in it. Now, if you, depending on what your charge is on it, so by clicking on V, determines how much of an effect it's going to do. But with this, with the katar here, if I right click on the tree with no charge, it does nothing. Does nothing, does nothing, does nothing. So you need to charge it at least once. And that's another thing I gotta go through. But one charge took out a little bit of the tree. But if you only right click on the leaves, it only takes out the leaves. It doesn't take out the wood. So I believe though if it's charged up more and you click on the tree, it takes out the entire tree and the leaves with it. So we'll see. Well, that took out all the vines. Oh, it gave me the vines. That's cool. And that gave me the leaves. So it has the same effect as the shears. So if you went around with shears and you tried to get vines or leaves, so if you guys need that for decoration or for anything, this is an easy way to do it. But if you saw there real quick, it took out some leaves too. I'll try to get it on a smaller tree here. So I'm right clicking on the tree and it takes out the leaves also. But if you were to just click on the leaves, like here, it only takes out leaves. So depending on what you want, like let's say you don't want the trees for whatever reason and you just want really bare trees, which I don't understand why you would want that, just click on the leaves. But if you want to take out everything, just click on the wood and it gives you the wood and the trees. So that's the effect of basically the axe and the shears mixed together, which is really, really nice. Now another thing that you can do is till dirt with it, because it has the ability of the hoe. So we'll go over here towards some water just so we can show how it actually fertilizes it. And since this is fully charged, it's probably going to do quite a bit. Yeah. As you can see there. Holy crap. Wow. So if you need to make a gigantic farm for whatever reason, yeah, have it fully charged. We'll go down to the first charge and see what that does here. See how big of an area this is. That's not too bad. That's a 5x5. So the first charge does a 5x5. Let's see if no charge does anything. I don't think it will, but oh, it does one. Okay, so if you want no charge, or if you just want to do it single, you have no charge. The first charge is a 5x5. We'll see what the second charge does. Second charge is probably going to be pretty big. Probably going to be 9 by, oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, that's a lot. So this is actually kind of fun. Oh my god. Well, if you, like I said, if you need to make a gigantic farm, just get this tool and you are all set. Wow, that's insane. Also, since this has the sword in it, it does 11.5 hearts of damage, but that's to mobs and non-armored players. So like, let's say you ran into somebody with red armor, quantum armor on, they're gonna survive. So it's too bad if we'll go. I mean, this is gonna be a single shot anyways because it's a cow, but like it does 11.5 hearts of damage, so you'll kill anything like almost instantly. If not, it's gonna be a glitch, and I mean you should be killing creepers and zombies and skeletons all in one shot. So I'm gonna bring up the morningstar because I didn't have this written down because I had it up before, but sorry for the small delay. Come on, red morningstar. Okay, so that's the katar. Like I said, you can charge it up with V and Shift V if that is your charge button. If not, you're going to need to look under your controls and determine what it is, but I believe by default it's on V. So just depending on what you want to do, how much you want to take out, you charge it up And if you don't want to do anything, just have it charged all the way down. Now it doesn't look like it takes, it might very well take a little bit from your client star. It doesn't say on here, and I remember with dark matter tools, it was kind of hit or miss depending on, some said that it did, some said that it didn't, and we never really came to a conclusion. I think it does, but that doesn't mean that it always does, depending on what version of Tekkit you have. But I mean, it looks like it does, because I don't think I flew around that much. But we can try out real quick. We'll just take out a bunch of the forest. So we were at 785, and if I just take out a bunch of this, it should go, if it goes down at all, because I don't have anything else that right now, because I'm not flying. So okay, so it does take away. So you are going to need power if you have this charged and using the special abilities. I believe just normal, like, I mean, this is another thing, you can just fly through things. Just left, this is just left clicking, so it's basically like having an enchanted shovel and all that stuff, but you're just not going to get the effect things with left click. But you can still get through things very easily. We'll actually see if we can get through some dirt. Yeah, I mean, it's not any better with dirt, but with dirt, or I'm sorry, with stone. With dirt, it flies through. So if you need to clear out something quick and you have these tools and you don't want to use the special abilities, which I'll show you with the morningstar real quick, then you can just fly through it with the katar, which is this axe thing. So, and hopefully this all goes back to normal, because this looks kind of stupid now. But we'll run back real quick. We'll put all the stuff into the condenser that we just got, and then we'll come back and I'll show you all the morningstar stuff, because those are also really cool abilities. Now I'll be going back into Railcraft probably next episode, just to, I mean, I started it last episode and I want to keep going with it, but it's just people in the comments wanted to see this stuff, so decided to give them what they wanted. Put this in the jungle wood. And you guys had some really good suggestions, and it seems like you guys like the single player enough for me to keep going and not wait for Buster to come back, so I appreciate that. I don't need the red matter anymore, we can put that back. Come on. We'll put that there, move that over here. Wow, I used a ton of dark matter. Actually, no, I didn't. Looked like I did, but I didn't use that much. All of this stuff is just like, not wasted, but not using as much as we thought we would ever use. And let's make dark matter again. Okay. So now that that's all done, I'll show you the morningstar stuff, because this is also really cool. Now, this involves the hammer, the pickaxe, and the shovel. So this is basically going to be your digging and mining tool. So if you're going on a digging expedition or whatever, you're gonna want probably one of these alchemy bags, because then you can have a lot of inventory, and it still has our talisman of repair. That's the other good thing. These don't need to be repaired. These don't run out. Like there is no durability. To use the special abilities, though, it seems like you do need a Klein star or some sort of energy, whether that's redstone or coal or something. So just be wary of that. Most of you by now, if you're gonna have red matter tools and stuff like this, you're gonna probably have a Klein star, and if not, you're gonna have the ability to make a Klein star. So you should really make one of these, and they're not hard to make. It's just, it takes a little bit of time if you don't have the correct materials right away. But going into the morningstar, what does this do? Oh, you can destroy wood with this, but it's kind of like this with dirt. It does it quickly, but it won't give you the special ability of just taking out like entire trees. But it's pretty much a fast axe. And as you can see, I'm using the morningstar here, but so if you just want to, like, let's say you have a little bit of trees and you don't want all the leaves, or you don't want, like, you just want to take out one tree and you're worried about taking out a lot, you can just use this. Honestly, you can just take out, stupid. You can just do that. Just left click with the katar and you're just fine also. So they both work pretty well, but we'll go into the morningstar right now. Oh, there's lava. I could have shown the... That's just... Actually, we'll show you... One shot. That's always nice when you can kill mobs in like one shot and you don't take damage. But we'll go into this right now. So if you right click with the morningstar with no charge, as you can see, it does nothing. But if you left click, it works pretty much like a diamond axe or pickaxe. So you can go through things very easily. If you don't want to have the special abilities, it works very well in just single blocks, as you can see here. Works just like a normal pickaxe. So you have every ability of the normal tools. It's just with these, it gives you a couple extra special abilities that I'll go into right now. So with one charge level, it takes out, for stone, it'll take out a 3x3. So we'll try to find a 3x3 right here. So it took out, actually, is that a 3x3? So, okay, we're starting there. 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. So it took out a 3x3, and it drops those little blobs, the Pokeball type things, which is just for lag issues. So it doesn't drop like 27 blocks, it just drops a single thing. So that's always nice. Okay. Now it works the same as the dark matter, and the red matter pickaxe would work the same way. If you right click on ore, it gives you the entire vein of ore. So as you can see there, it dropped the 2 pieces of tin, or whatever that was. I don't know if it, I think it was tin. So like I said, it has every ability of the old stuff, just it's just the special abilities make it a little bit better, and it's nice only having to use 2 tools instead of always having to, like, let's say you were digging out in here and you ran into a patch of dirt or something, then you'd have to switch to your shovel and get all that stuff out and then switch back to your pickaxe. Now you can just use a single tool, so that's always nice. But in terms of stone, with 1 charge it does 3x3x3, as you can see there. 2 charges does 5x5x5, which is a lot. This is probably going to do some damage. Yeah, that's 5x5. 3 charges does 7x7. Holy crap. And then 4 charges, fully charged, is 9x9x9. This is huge. Oh my god. And I've already run out of, oh my, I've run out of room already. So if you want to do some serious mining, you just grab one of these things and you fully charge it and you just blow through walls like they're not even there. Holy crap. I'll light this up for you guys for a little bit so you guys can see the this is massive. So if you want to build an underground cave for any reason, or like an underground home, this is the way to do it. Now it used to work with gravel. Okay, so it works the same with gravel. It mines the entire thing of gravel, as you can see here, and it drops one ball with all the gravel. So with gravel it mines all of the gravel. With ore it mines the entire vein of ore of a similar ore, obviously. So like there we had stuff connected, it's not going to do it. But there it dropped gold. Those were, what were those? Sapphires. So works the same. On stone, excavates or excavates the areas, kind of like the hammer used to. And then with dirt, grass, and sand, it does it like the shovel. It will only do it on a specific level. So we'll try to go find some dirt. We'll probably have to go back upstairs, or back up to the surface at least. Like with the dark matter, and I believe it's the same with the red matter. It would, for dirt, it would only do one level. So this is fully charged, so this should take out a 9x9, but only on this level. As you can see here, it doesn't go. It only goes down if you're looking down. It'll only do it on a single level. But with dirt, well, I'm really confusing my words up today. With stone, it does the entire 9x9x9 or 7x7x7 or whatever you're looking for. So keep that in mind if you're trying to do a lot of dirt or a lot of dirt, a lot of grass, or a lot of sand. It only does that single level that you're either clicking on or even with. So as you saw here, I took out the first level by looking at it horizontally, and then I took out the bottom level by looking down at it. So those are some of the special abilities of these. Let's see if there's anything. I don't think there's anything else really. Like, oh, it says the morningstar does 10 hearts of damage, so it's still a hell of a lot. We could go up to a snow biome real quick and see what it does with snow. And maybe I'll show you guys the new quarry, just to show what's going on in this world right now. Because we have 3 new quarries, I think. They probably won't be. I don't think they'll be running right now because I turned the nuclear facility off. But there should be 3 new quarries. One's going to be right over this hill, near some old quarries. Yeah, there's the new one. Just pop. Yeah, there it is. So there was 3 smaller ones that I did, and those were done. And then once those were done, actually one's still there. I made this bigger one. So that's not quite a full size. And then there's 2 over here. And in between that, there's a snow biome. So I could show you guys what the morningstar does with snow. I think it will. Whoops! Wow, mouse just wigged out there. Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. So if you right click on it, it takes out the area of snow and it gives you snowballs. So instead of taking out the dirt, it gives you snowballs. So that's a cool thing. If you need ice, or if you want to make a let's say it's getting around Christmas time, you want to make an igloo, you come up here with your morningstar, you get a bunch of snowballs, because otherwise it's a pain in the ass. As you guys know, if you're just trying to dig it normally, like, I'll show you guys right now, like, you can do that. Like, it happens a lot where you're digging down. So if you're trying to do a lot, like, quickly, you'll just blow through the dirt and then you can't walk evenly. But if you have a morningstar, you can just right click. Depending on what your charge is, it depends on the or determines the level at which it does so, or the amount. We'll say the amount, whether that's 9x9 or 7x7 or 5x5 or 3x3. So here's one quarry. It's taking out this mountain, and then the other one's right out over here, taking out the other side of the mountain. So those are a couple things of just what have been going on in this series. Railcraft will be coming back soon, probably next episode. Have to finish the elevator and do some other things in Railcraft. If you guys have any more suggestions, please leave them in the comments. As you guys see here, you guys left comments about, oh, do red matter, so I did red matter and red matter tools and these cool things. So now I only have 2 tools, the katar and the morningstar. So it's a little bit more convenient. So like I said, if you guys have any more suggestions, whether you want to see more Railcraft, I know some people said they want to see more red power, like to rebuild the sorting facility in red power, and I can attempt to do that. I mean, that's quite a bit of work, so I'm gonna have to look into red power a little bit more. I know most of it, but once rebuilding a new sorting facility will be a little bit of work. As you guys know from the first sorting facility, that took forever. So I probably will wait until Buster comes back and then we can do that. It'll be a little bit easier with 2 people, but if you want to see gem armor, or if you want to see more railcraft, more anything else, like there's some things like void rings, there's different rings that we could always do. If you guys want to see that, leave that in the comments. I can look that up and show you guys. If you guys don't know about something, like let's say you saw something in a series, whether that's the very famous Yogscast series or anything like that, and you just either didn't show it or didn't explain it very well, just let me know and I can go through it for you guys. I can give, like, somebody said like, oh, I use all these videos for tutorials. It's like, that's exactly what this series is about. This is about teaching you guys more things about Tekkit that you might not know already, and in turn we're learning more because you guys are asking for specific things from Tekkit. So it's kind of a nice system here. You guys ask for things and we learn about them, and then are able to show you guys like real life examples, or at least like real uses for it in Tekkit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a change from Realcraft, but like I said, people wanted to see this, so I decided to give this to you guys. And now we have, get this out of the way. We have red matter tools. We have red matter armor that I'm not going to be using. I like my quantum armor, even though I have to charge it. We have more than enough energy. So if you guys have any more questions, like I said, leave them in the comments. I do have a Twitter at Warrior009HD. If you guys want to leave anything on that, I'm on Twitter. I am on YouTube constantly, so I see most of your messages. If I don't, I try to get back to you as soon as possible. But hopefully you guys keep supporting the series like you guys are already, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and have a nice day.